This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Flying for that, so he is the lone Sprint Cup driver that has entered the Legends race.
And he won his heat race, so he automatically is locked into the feature. Look at all the damage on that 60 truck of Stacy Compton.
Now this was some hard racing early in the going. It looked like Mario Goslin and Stacy got together once. This is the first time they go into turn 3, and Mario just does what we see so often, Phil. A little bit sideways on entry, has to correct it, chases Stacy up the track, and I don't think Stacy was too proud of him for that.
I don't think he was real thrilled.
When you lose a shock or your sway bar goes wrong, you just know there's something serious going on, and you could tell by the way that thing was wallering around.
And rolled over. I mean, it rolled completely over on the right side. And now a caution has come out. Oh, big contact. The 39 of Ryan Sieg into the wall hard. You see the right front damage on that truck.
And Ron should keep going down pit road. Don't even stop. Just pass through at speed, and that's exactly what I believe he's going to do. He's going to go back. He will stay on the lead lap. That's a huge break for Ron Hornaday.
Now, if he had stopped in his pits, the leader would have lapped him. Now, he does have some serious issues with that truck. I wouldn't be surprised. You can see the wheels off of the...
It broke. You look at the center of the wheel.
Ryan Sieg had a wheel go away, and it's the reason why he went in the outside.
Back across the track. And we saw Ryan go sliding by right up against the wall.
Well, Matt Crafton had to dodge that tire.
I bet he ducked, you know.
Yeah, heads up play by Matt Crafton.
Busher in the 31.
Oh, he got a crash.
Ricky Carmichael around and backs it into the outside wall.
Looked like Mike Skinner.
Oh, and cars and trucks flying in there. That was the 6th that came in. That is Jeffrey Earnhardt that made contact after Carmichael came back down the racetrack.
Look at the damage on that 6 truck. That's hard contact.
The right front spring fell out of that truck and rolled into the infield grass.
The whole right front corner of that truck is
just
gone. It isn't there anymore. See Jeffrey Earnhardt.
The window net down on the 4 of Ricky Carmichael.
Watch this now. There's the 5 of Mike Skinner. He gets into the corner. They make a little contact without a doubt. And that corner is so flat, there's no bank to catch you.
Watch this thing come across the track now, just fast.
Jeffrey Earnhardt had committed to the bottom. He was all the way down on the bottom of the racetrack, just as you mentioned, expecting that truck to probably stay up against the outside wall. To Timothy, at maybe 2 spots, and that's 10 points.
And then he also sees Johnny Sauter riding just up ahead of him, knowing that that's another 5 points that he can grab. Check out the battle here for 13th and 14th. These 2 trucks battling side by side have been for the last lap. And our man Max Pappas, he's getting the feel of this Geico truck, able to keep pace with these guys solidly inside the top 15.
Remember, during qualifying, we asked Max if there was any comparison between this and the IndyCar races he has run here, and he said he knew where the restroom was. That was about the extent of it.
He's like Kenny Wallace. He talks a lot about the bathroom, going to the bathroom. So I'm glad he found it.
On the right side of your screen, that is 4th, 5th, and 6th. On the left side, Mario Goslin running in the 13th position. David Starr just in front of him in 12th. In 13th.
And let's just don't give this race to Kevin Harvick yet, too, now. Well, we have a thing called cautions here, and double foul restarts and things like that. So.
Has Kevin been beat on a restart yet today?
No.
Well, and I was going to try to make this a little exciting because I've been watching the scoring monitor, and for 5 laps, Brad had broken even with Kevin. They've done about the same thing. If anything, Brad a little bit faster. Evidently, Kevin thought, I'll see what this baby has. Last 2 times by, half second on the whole field.
Yeah, Kevin is really running well right now. Adam?
He's been good all year. When you look at his 3 truck starts prior to today in 2010, a pair of wins and a runner-up finish, and dating back to the early portion of 2009, the last 11 starts in the Truck Series for Kevin Harvick. Check out the numbers. 6 times he's gone to victory lane. That's better than 50%. Inside the top 3 in 10 of those 11 starts, and today he's looking to rack up his 3rd victory of 2010 in only 4 starts. He has indeed been impressive.
And Phil, one of the amazing things about Kevin Harvick, it was probably 2.5, 3 years ago when Kevin Harvick could only win at Phoenix. Yeah. I mean, it was Phoenix was the only place that he could really run well, and all of a sudden he has broken out of that mold, and he is a dominant driver in this series.
Well, that record for over the last 11 races is absurd.
Unreal.
That's crazy.
Every race he started, he's finished in the top 10, and as Adam documented, in the top 3, an amazing percentage of the time.
This battle will not go away. Timothy Peters just needs to get around Todd Bodine. Todd's doing a little bit of blocking. There's only 5 to go. Can he hold him off?
Todd Bodine, Timothy Peters, currently running in the 4th and 5th position. Matt Crafton just behind him in 6th.
This is a great battle. You know, we talk about Kevin Harvick's average finish over the last 11 races, 1.9. We've got a guy that'll run our race at Pocono. His average finish, 1. Casey Kane.
Casey Kane
has won both his starts here in the Camping World Truck Series. It's been a while since he did it, but he's going to be back at Pocono in a couple of weeks.
And he drives for Kyle Busch Motorsports in that race.
Going to have a pretty good piece, I think.
He will have a pretty good truck at that racetrack. I think there's another Cup driver that's going to be jumping into a truck at that racetrack.
Denny Hamlin, he's not bad at Pocono.
He has some flashes of brilliance at that racetrack.
And these race car drivers are really looking forward to trucks at Pocono. It's something that everybody circled on their calendar and said they wanted to be a part of. That's why you see guys like Kane and Denny running that race, because people think that tunnel turn over there in turn 2 at Pocono in a truck will be flat out and crazy.
Going down the backstretch, our race leader, Kevin Harvick. Next time by will be 2 laps of racing to go. These 3 have held their positions for about 15 laps. Todd Bodine in front of Timothy Peters and Matt Crafton.
Been an amazing performance by Kevin Harvick. Brad Keselowski solid all day long, but what a pit call by Joe Shear and Johnny Sauter to do 2 tires on this last pit stop. Right now, comfortably, as you see just on the bottom of your screen, comfortably in front of this battle for 4th.
And you know, the guy that's doing a heck of a job and has all day long, and I want to tip my cap to him, is Todd Bodine. You know, he admitted after Iowa he made a mistake. He's got to be smarter than that. And he's driven just like that today. He's driven the way you go win championships. And right now, late in the race, being able to hold off Timothy Peters and Matt Crafton, racing hard on tires that are old, not making any mistakes, that's what a championship is made of, as Kevin Harvick takes the white.
White flag in the air, 1.25 miles to go for Harvick. The battle still on, but smoke behind the 17 of Timothy Peters. He had an engine failure a week ago in Iowa. Is he going to have problems again?
And remember, his teammate had engine problems, the 7 of Justin Lofton.
There's enough oil coming out of that thing. He might not be able to get through the turn, Phil. And what about poor Matt Crafton? He's like, man, lucky break for Timothy Peters. It happened on the last lap. He can't get black flag.
If he gets through 3 and 4, it's a lucky break.
Smoke coming out of the 17, but the 2 of Kevin Harvick dominant at Gateway.
Thank you.
Brad Keselowski comes home with a 2nd place finish. A nice call and a 3rd for Johnny Sauter. Timothy Peters does nurse that thing along into the 6th spot.
Great job by Todd Bodine, like you said. Timothy Peters, Austin Dillon, another solid performance. You got to love this rookie, huh?
Absolutely. A lot of promise there. 13th ever Truck Series start now.
Good job, Kevin.
Hornaday was 10 laps down at the end, 26th
Job, Harvick.
place finish. And the winning crew chief standing by with Adam.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.